So who are you, so you so you're all doing this and you're taking a lead. Voices of who then?
Just the people who are hurting the world. They come to me because they idolize these avatars of themselves, avatars that one could argue are the idealized versions of themselves, and they use them to say and do things that they're too afraid of saying or doing in the real world. Trust me, their voice was muffled long before I came along.
Who who have you? Who else? I know the leader of Inquisition Tech has been silenced, but who else?
I was just in the
Is
process of silencing the head of the Confederacy of Cups and his wife. If you want, I can show you how. I can teach you.
uh, I'm not really good at that kind of stuff, so I, no, it's
It's
just
okay.
the three of them? No one else.
There are others. There are other people who I have deemed to be unfit to speak, who deserve to be silenced.
I wait, Rook. Are you deciding this, or are you all deciding this, or are they listening to you, the others,
Who's they?
your fellow druids? Are you the one who decides who gets to speak or can't? Or are you just following orders?
Oh no, I'm the one who's making those decisions. The city is my assignment. I was here to come and help fix things, to make things better for the world.
I'm gonna send all of this to Forest.
You understand, right, brother? You understand why I have to do this.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna send back
I'm gonna
like
send
comforting
help. I'm gonna
confirmation.
immediately send help as well, and I'm gonna start talking again.
Just
Yeah, I'm not responding anything that for I'm just the
People,
TLDR and the help, and then I understand. Yes, I some people want to hurt the world, and I guess they don't. Yeah, yeah.
it is up to us to speak for those that can't speak, for those whose voices can't be heard. The trees, the wildlife, everyone. There are people here, Ave, that essentially they're a waste of space. They just they don't provide anything to the world. They take away. They take away from the world. Take, take, take. And I am trust and me, our circle of druids, we're trying to help fix that. To fix clean up clean up those that are trying to destroy this world.
Hark,
Yeah.
you do me a favor and roll a persuasion check,
Yeah. Of course.
and I would like to ask the same from you, Sage, for Caid.
From Caid. Okay.
Yeah, because that's the same view that's been being put in his mind right now. And I'd like one from Gabe and Forrest as well. And I want to see how it counters each other because I'm really back and forth between the two views right now.
Do I
I'm really
do
good
I
at
get
persuasion.
a persuasion? No.
Yeah. Gabe Forrest
Are you
together
attracted?
with
Are you attracted to gay?
no, you're his father figure. No,
I had to ask.
I used a luck point, and I did my minor arcana for
Okay.
5 of wands.
5. Nice. So that
14.
gives, I think it's round up. So that's another
Mhm.
3. I think we round up. So an additional
Yeah,
3.
so I got an 18.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. Because I also got an 18 without the without any bonuses though.
Hold on. Let me draw. Let me draw for my
I also got an
Arcana.
18.
I
Go
got
ahead.
14.
Give me your pros and cons.
Damn, why couldn't you be attracted? Darn, I
That should be attracted to
would.
me.
I got a 7, so that is +3.
That is 19 for
That's
me.
+4, son.
19 for Forest. Yeah.
Clutch.
So 17. What is that? That is a +4.
What does
+4.
that's for?
+4. So that's an 18.
Okay.
18
So
18 and 19.
18 and 19
versus two 18.
Versus two
Yes.
18s. An 18 and 19 versus two
Oh.
18s.
Oh,
The
that's
angel
so
on the
interesting.
shoulder.
It's very close.
So Ave is really mentally paralyzed and doesn't know what to do. So he's just following in what's being said and just answering, but he doesn't react any. Yeah, he's not doing anything else than just keeping the conversation going, I guess.
Yeah. He's just gonna say, brother, you should, if you want to, you can join me. I can take you back to the circle. We can show you. You can finally find your voice, your true voice with us.
Ave, I don't know what's going on in there. You can't. I can't hear you unless you send something. But if something's happening, I'm with you, okay?
I'm gonna
Mind
say
yourself.
this both to Rook and to Forest at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Brother, I don't believe that finding my voice is worth taking others away. They're not. People are never a waste of space. They're only people that are misguided. But everyone can be shown a better path by just persuading them.
Do you not think we've already tried that for centuries? We've tried, but ultimately nobody listens. That
Yes.
city itself is proof that nobody listens. Not truly.
Yes, but trying it's the best that we can do. Because otherwise, are we even better than them?
Yes, we are.
No, we're not, brother. I'm sorry. I'm gonna start walking backwards.
You're gonna start walking backwards, and he says, Ave, what are you doing? What are you about to do?
Showing you that in some way, I've already found my voice. And my voice is saying right now that this is not the correct way to go.
Ave, don't you understand? I am doing this to help you. I am doing this for our family. How do you think Lori became the leader of the Confederacy of Coins? How do you think she got into that position in the first place? I did that for her.
So you're using your powers to get us better in the world?
No,
Are
not
you-
just you.
Are you? Yes, but so you're seeing that making other people suffer or putting other people down gives us the ability to become better? You're no better than our parents then. You're just
Like I
trampling on other people for your own gain right now.
Like I said, if you are in this world, you're either adding to the world or you're taking away. And if you're going to take away from the world, you might as well take away the garbage and the filth.
Look, no. Right now, you're no better than all of them.
You would understand.
Goodbye, Rook. Goodbye. And I walk away.
He just keeps yelling. He says, I thought you understand. Brother, come back. Brother, come back. I thought you would understand.
I'm gonna start sending birds towards him just to
No.
Okay.
Just to attack him.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I
the
know
birds-
maybe as a druid, he might be able to just do something against them, but
the
it's distraction.
Well, I mean, the ravens are gonna attack the bird.
Bird
it's like-
war.
There's a bird war happening right now, and you're going to leave.
The pigeons versus the ravens.
It's the weirdest sequel to
City
the
birds
birds ever.
versus.
And the birds are gonna start attacking each other, and you're just gonna start to leave. And the last thing that you will hear, unless you do anything else, the last thing you will hear is your brother shouting towards you, and he says, "Ave, if you walk away from me now, you will never see me again. Do you hear me? You will never see me again."
I'm gonna yell. Goodbye, Rook. Goodbye.
Okay. You'll say goodbye, and
Mhm.
were you on your motorcycle? Like, I don't know how you got here.
No. I
All right.
will probably walk here with Forrest. So I'm just
Okay.
gonna
And wherever
I'm gonna start
I've been,
running.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Run
activate.
towards Forrest.
I'll
Yeah.
activate my tempo change Allegro, and we just book it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You book it.
Yeah, this is
Mhm.
500 feet around.
Yep. We've been at it for a little while. Let's take a break. Let's
Yeah.
take a break.
That was
That was pretty clutch.
No.
Pigeon
Pigeon
Queen.
Queen
Oh, the
versus-
Pigeon Queen versus the Raven
Pigeon
Queen.
I will
So wait,
represent the
is
city.
Abe the Pigeon Queen?
I guess.
Or the Pigeon King? Or I don't know.
Yeah.
Pigeon King.
I
The
can
name-
just imagine the dirty.
The knave of pigeons.
The name of
the
pigeons.
pigeons look at the ravens. What are you
The
doing
Ave
in our
of
turn?
pigeons.
What are you
The
doing in
Ave
our
of
turn?
pigeons.
The Ave of pigeons. You will get a call then, Gabe, and it is your dad.
I said he answers. He goes, "Oh, thank God you."
Son,
Dad, okay.
this is
You-
quite a surprise. You messaged me at 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the middle of the night last night.
Yeah. Are you in the office, or are you at your apartment, or?
Of course, I'm in the office.
Okay, I don't. I'm literally here. I'm gonna go talk to you now. It's very important.
All right, I'll be here.
All right. And he's just gonna go up. He's going to go probably say hi to like his dad's secretary, because Gabe probably knows her, just like, hey.
Yep.
And he's gonna go in. He's like, oh, okay. I
You'll-
have so much I have to talk to you, Dad, about.
You'll come in. His office is going to be even bigger than Gabe's office, with like 3 massage chairs, a tanning bed, like super extravagant.
Oh, we have
Yeah.
a kitchen right there. the
Right,
bathroom
exactly.
there.
A bowling alley over on the side.
Oh yeah. He's like, oh, thank God. Okay. I gotta talk to you. Oh, there's a few things I gotta talk to you about.
You look very, very upset.
Yeah.
The last time I spoke to you and you were this upset, I think you were still having problems with Ariel.
Yeah. I mean, they're back, so there's that, and so the kids are here. So maybe you should call, say hi to them.
I didn't know they were here.
Yeah, I didn't know until very recently. Okay. So I have 2 things I have to talk to you about. Well, technically 3. So I assume you've heard what happened with the CEO.
Yes. It's extremely disturbing. And I'm trying to get ahead of that as much as possible. But we don't have very many answers.
I have people working on it right now.
You do?
Yes. I think I might know who the culprit is, but we're not 100% sure right now. Once we find that out, I do know a few things. I do know that this comes from magic related to warlock stuff. Comes from Fae. Not Fae, comes from the Raven Queen.
But you don't know how to cure it yet.
Not exactly. It comes from these figurines of the Vita characters, and since it's kind of you, it counts. And apparently, the person who made it has a second one. So when you are closer, the other one It's like they're cursing them by a conduit.
We'll have to make an announcement then. Tell everyone who has possession of these figurines they should destroy them immediately then.
Yeah. Sadly, if they're already cursed, destroying the figurine doesn't do anything because it's the main figurine that's capturing the stuff.
Still, if we can prevent others from being affected, that definitely would help.
I agree. Now, the next thing, take a look at this, and I show him the video. And then I show him the recording.
What am I seeing right now? You have two people randomly attacking each other and body slamming them onto the ground?
And then I imagine there's pictures of like Forrest teleporting.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's not just normal, like, teleporting magic. That's high stuff. Forrest can't do that. Forrest and Ave are possessed by someone else's Vita character. In this recording, I'm possessed by someone else's Vita character.
That's impossible. How can that? There is no way that that could happen.
You've been here longer. You've been here when technology is almost brand new. You're telling me there is no way that this is feasible.
He says, son, I've been here since the creation of Vita, and I cannot recall anything that would cause someone to be possessed by a character from the game. It's a game. These characters aren't real.
Do you know if there's anything new in the test servers?
We're not trying anything remotely as like that. Nothing that would cause that.
Because in here, we have a player talking to their Vita character right here as they're possessing someone else.
Would it be possible that this is another curse? Maybe by the same people who are doing the Silent Plague? Could it be possible that this is from our competitors? I bet you one of those other companies, gaming companies, are trying to maybe do something to give us bad publicity. Maybe that's part of this.
I don't know, but the fact that it's happening is that we have to address this, not for the safety of everyone, because these Vita characters, when they take over, they don't really see the world. I mean, eventually they saw my house, but I think they saw the maze of the test server, and eventually went to my house, and they didn't see me as me. They saw me as my Vita character. The only time when they saw someone as someone else is when their Vita character was possessing someone else.
This is very alarming news, son. I unfortunately don't have any immediate answers for you.
I mean, how do I address this with the company? Our CEO is...
I think that if it's an isolated incident, we should continue doing some investigations and seeing if there's anything in our servers that could possibly be causing this phenomenon. But I assure you, son, it's a game.
Look, we need to at least look into it.
Very well. We'll look into it. Is there anyone else that seems to be affected other than these individuals and yourself?
I'm not sure. Can I get the names of the people that are in the test server?
Yes, I can do that. What are you suggesting? That we just stop our QA system? I don't think we can do that.
No, look, we gotta look into this. We gotta play this safe. We can't just straight up tell anyone unless we have information. I'm gonna call and maybe gather the test subject. Because right now it's only for the beta testers right now. So I'm gonna see if it's in the test servers. If it's in the test servers, then we can find it. But I need you to get everyone to look at it.
Very well, son.
There's one more thing I need to talk to you about.
More important than People randomly being possessed by their avatars on Vita?
It's about Mom.
Okay. That's surprising.
Okay. Right now, we are dealing with someone that's using forces beyond our world. You've never told me anything about her. How am I even going to ask for help or pray or get anything if I don't even know her name? Or where, or what divinity, or which god she worked under. If this is all work of curses from the Raven Queen, or at least something, we need more than just what we have.
He'll sit uncomfortably at his chair. He'll shift a little bit, and he'll say, I have a lot on my mind now that you've placed this on my lap. I would love to tell you more about your mother. Can it just wait until at least some of this has been resolved?
Yeah. Just look, we're going through so much. I just need. That's not important. I just figure we need something backing us, or at least someone that if they're asking a god for cursing people, maybe they might know a way to undo this.
Perhaps. Unfortunately, that's not really in my wheelhouse.
Okay.
I wish I could. I have tried for years to try to speak to her, but she doesn't respond back. I don't think it's necessarily because she doesn't want to, but I don't know if she's able to. At least not verbally. Maybe she'll respond to you. I don't know.
Maybe.
Between you and me, I think she likes you more.
What makes you say that?
I don't know, just a feeling.
Look, just thank you for at least trying. I know it's a lot for you.
We'll get to the bottom of this. You don't have to worry too much, Gabe.
Just
I'll handle this. You just continue trying to keep things under control with those who are affected by this. And if anyone else seems to also be affected, you let me know.
Yeah, just give me the names of all the people working on the test server, just in case.
He'll send you the list, and it's pretty much, the four of you plus Viridian plus Jacob Steele, Jennifer Steele, and Nathaniel Bosk. Who else am I missing? Viridian. Am I missing anyone? I'm sorry?
How did Viridian get in?
Yeah. She probably stole it from someone.
She stole it, probably. She hasn't purchased anything in months. I mean, yeah, I think am I missing anyone? I think so. Yeah, those are the only ones in their test server. Basically, everybody who participated in the reality show, essentially. Oh, and homeboy, Thomas.
All right.
Yes,
I'm
and your kids.
Yeah. Just before I have the kids are at the house. Why don't you stop by and say hi?
I have a lot on my plate now that you and I have talked, but if I have a moment, I will at least maybe have them come here.
Yeah. All right. Love, Dad.
Do, son. He says that in a very difficult, almost not force, but it's weird saying those words.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of way.
I walked out.
Meanwhile, while this is happening, Caid and Viridian, they're sneaking around at the building's headquarters. And I think that, Viridian and Caid, I'm just going to say that they'll be able to infiltrate into the building pretty easily, undetected. And during this time, are you going to be chatting? Are you going to keep catching up? I'm just telling you what the conversation is going to be like. If you have any
very
conversation.
bantery, Mostly
Very
just
bantering.
kicking the shit, joking around with each other.
Okay. So I think she's going to say while you're sneaking around, maybe jumping into, I don't know, like janitor, like laundry baskets or laundry carts or something, trying to make your way. She's gonna say, so does Forrest, do they still not like me? Are they not particularly? I sensed a bit of passive aggressiveness. Did you notice that?
So here's the thing, I actually rolled insight to see if I did notice it, and I completely did not.
Okay.
Back then. No, Forrest loves you. Forrest thinks you're great.
No.
They mention you every now and again, so I know that they think about you, if nothing else.
And what kind of things do they say about me when they do mention me?
I don't really remember, just kind of checking in on you if I remember right. Because I mentioned you, and then they're like, oh, you know.
Checking in on me or judging me?
I haven't gotten any judgments. It seems to me like they just think about you. Probably want to talk to you more.
Well, I was trying to strike up conversation. It didn't seem like they in particular wanted to continue said conversation.
I didn't notice that. Kind of seemed like they were talking. I don't know. I'm not the best at picking up on that stuff, but I would just keep trying. Forrest is great. If there's anyone who's going to forgive you, it's Forrest.
I suppose. Not sure about that. How about the other two? Your friend, Mr. Stoll, and
Gabe's a straight arrow, man. Like, he is consistent in what he's gonna do. Something goes down, he's calling the cops. You know, the first thing he does is he pulls out the phone and lets everybody know. He communicates. So it's like, he's not like us, but once you get used to him, he's not so bad.
I actually like people who are predictable. It makes things so much easier.
Right. Yeah, and then Ave, yeah, we have like a hot and cold thing going on. It's like one moment we'll be best friends, and then the next he'll sick birds on me. And
birds on you?
Yeah, he can control birds, and he threw them at me, and he started pecking me. It was terrible. I don't like birds anymore. But long story short is just, you know, he's mostly a good guy, and he mostly is reasonable, but every now and again he gets on something that is just he has blinders to some subjects, mostly his brother.
He seemed to be acting very strange when I was talking to him about the sniper rifle that he bought from me. I mean, I went through a lot of trouble to be able to get him that thing, and he didn't seem very grateful about it.
Yeah, I get that. You just got to remember that he was possessed by another person, and so he doesn't even remember it. So you kind of know him as one person, but he's really someone else.
How convenient. Well, I shouldn't let it matter to me anyway. I still have the money.
Yeah, 800, not bad. Not bad for a quick turnaround.
Isn't he related to that new hotshot bigwig that's now the leader of the Confederacy of Coins?
Yeah, he doesn't mention her too often, but yeah.
Really? Doesn't mention a successful sibling like that. Why not? If I had somebody of that type of power, I would certainly take advantage of it.
You know, I probably should have asked him about that, but I didn't. I think I'll ask him next time.
Well, I think the Confederacy of Coins is a lot to answer for. Like, who's to decide that the rich people gets to have all of this and the poor people get diddly squat? I'd like for him to ask her that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I've never really thought about that, but thinking back to our childhood, it does kind of not make sense, right? Like, there's so much money in the world. Why didn't we get any of it?
That's what I'm thinking. That's why I do what I do. I think a little bit of redistribution is necessary to help keep the scales balanced.
Yeah, I mean, The more I think about it, the more I just feel like, everyone has the right to make their own choices. Everyone has the right to make the world a better place their own way. That's your way of doing it.
That is my way of doing it. It sounds very Robin Hood of me, but I guess that's one of my favorite stories.
Do you give away a lot of your money?
I do. To people who need it.
I like that.
Well, thank you.
I'm probably getting paid more money than I know what to do with. I'll send it your way.
I'm sure there are a lot of mouths that would greatly appreciate that money.
Yeah. I'll forward her a bunch of money.
So you are 100% in support of my lifestyle or my life choices?
Yeah, I am.
Well, good. I just wish that Forrest would at least try to see my side of things. It's hard for him. He can be a little bit holier than thou sometimes.
Yeah, I just feel like Forrest is the beacon of goodness. I don't know what to... But maybe.
Well, I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
And I do find that very admirable. Don't get me wrong. I do. I just feel that sometimes... Yes.
Wait, listen to me for a second. It's just that as a third party here, I can tell that you're constantly thinking about Forrest, and I can tell that Forrest is constantly thinking about you. You guys care about each other. And all that's happening right now is that you're just having a misunderstanding. All you guys need to do is talk. That's it.
Tell them that. I was trying to talk earlier.
I will. Let's plan a dinner. Go to the Titanic. Excellent Thai food.
Oh, yes. That's an expensive place.
Yeah, go there, sit down, Forrest, have a conversation. You guys will figure it out.
I've always wanted to actually go there and sit at an actual table. Although the food there is great, I just never actually sat at a table to eat there.
You have the money to, but I guess...
Yes, but I give that away, most of it. I normally don't keep...
Treat yourself.
A lot of
one
it.
Day. One day to treat yourself.
That's a good... that's true. I should. As I said, I don't keep a lot of it for myself, but I keep some.
Yeah. Your fur's still pretty, by the way.
Oh, well, thank you. Yours is as well, she says.
Thank you. Silver now.
I can see that. Why the change?
I was hoping less people would recognize me, but it didn't really work.
Well, it suits you just fine either way.
Thank you.
I think it makes you look very distinguished. Maybe even a little bit more intelligent. I think that's what silver hair tends to do for humans. At least that's what I've been told. Makes them look more intelligent.
Thank you.
You are going to make your way over to, I guess she'll find some sort of like archive, I guess, where they keep a bunch of records about Vita and maybe like some of the things that's going on with the game. And she'll say, I think we might have hit the jackpot. So
right.
They'll go over and there'll probably be like some sort of like like computer of some sort. And she's just going to hack in and just do some poking around. And she says, keep an eye out. Make sure that nobody spots us.
Is it dark right now, or is it...
Yeah.
Like, what's this room like?
I think the way that this works is that she also has her own form of like night vision goggles. So as much as possible, it's going to be dark or deep or dimly lit in here.
Yeah, I'll throw on my night vision goggles and I'll use the parabolic microphone to keep an ear out into the hallway. That may... Yeah. I'll give her a little signal every time someone's coming by.
Okay, sure. Yeah. And we'll say like a few people pass by. At some point while she's in the middle of like trying to download some information, we'll say that a Vita programmer you see is approaching the room that you're in. They're dressed up in, kind of like very business casual clothing and with a badge. And You can tell they're trying to make their way to the room you're in right now.
And question, is what she doing, is it like clear that she's been doing it, or could we hide and it would be pretty reasonable that they just look in and be like, okay, whatever?
She has something hooked up to the machine, and it's the type of thing where it would be very difficult for her to unhook it without like messing things up, or like, so as much as possible, if there's a way that you can take care of the situation without messing with her setup, that would be ideal. But I'll
stand right by the door, and as soon as the person enters, I'll rear naked choke them until they pass out.
Okay. Yeah.
Just right into it.
Sure. He'll open the door, minding his own business. You'll grab him from behind. You don't have to roll because he's just a regular character, regular like NPC. Well, I'll say roll a stealth, get a +2 because you're in the dark.
25.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Of course.
Yeah, he'll drop to the ground and she'll say, "You didn't kill him, did you?"
Not this one.
Not this one.
He says, "What would have led you to kill him? I'm just curious."
I don't think I can kill people right now. But back in the day, stuff, and then honestly, if I saw him do something pretty messed up, he's just doing his job. I'm just gonna knock him out so we can finish our job.
I agree with you. I don't think that there's anything wrong with him.
If I saw him trying to kick a kid, I'd probably stab him.
Can't say I would blame you. Well, what do we have here? Looks like I've got some information on what's going on over by Forrest's grandfather's ranch. It looks, yes, I don't have any names, unfortunately, but it looks like somebody has been working with the outcasts because they want to get a hold of Nathaniel Bosk's property so that they can expand that Live in La Vida area.
The Live in La Vida has connections to the outcasts?
Apparently, their goal, as according to this, is that they're trying to convince Nathaniel Bosk to let them have his ranch, his property, so that they can expand over into it. It looks like it used to be owned, their current property used to be owned by the Appledews. They used to have an orchard there, apparently. I don't know if this helps us necessarily about the silent plague, but this is pretty juicy stuff.
Yeah, did they push Janice out as well? Or the Appledews, I mean?
According to this, they gave the Appledews no choice but to give up their orchard.
These are the type of people, it gets me thinking. But, all right, what other info do we have on them?
The only thing I see here is that the person... Ooh, I do have a name. The person who sent the outcasts is somebody named Mist, M-Y-S-T. I don't know who that Mist is. There doesn't seem to be any other record of them anywhere on these files. But if the outcasts are responsible for what happened in Forrest's apartment or whatever happened with Gabriel in the warehouse, that makes sense why they want to have Forrest handed over to them tonight, maybe for ransom.
They're trying to get Forrest to strong arm out their grandpa,
or convince Forrest to convince his grandfather to hand over the ranch. It doesn't seem like the grandfather has accepted their other offers to let them have the ranch.
Do we have any information about where these people are located?
The outcasts?
So I do have the feature well-informed.
It looks like they cut a deal and actually had established. Yeah, are you going to roll for?
Yeah,
for
it's either an investigation or persuasion. I think investigation.
Yeah, roll that.
Would make more sense. So this is just to check how much I know about the subject. I rolled a 15 plus 7 for 22.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Nice.
I'm going to say that, Caid, that you, just based on the rumors that you've heard while you're in the underworld or whatever, like the you know what I'm talking about.
Streets.
You're out in the streets. You've heard rumors that several of the types of people, and by types of people I mean bugbears, goblins, deep gnomes, that would fit the description of people that would be associated with the outcasts, because that's what their makeup tends to be. They recently, there seems to be a new flux of them starting to work in the Live in La Vida compound proper, and so that may give you some sort of a hint that perhaps the Outcast HQ is now either in Live in La Vida Loca, or they created a branch there, or they relocated there.
Great info.
Yep.
Well, I think we got what we came here for. This is enough to give us some leads. Thank you.
Yeah.
V.
Of course. I wish I could
working
get
with you again.
You too as well. We make a pretty good team.
Yeah,
I wish I was able to get anything more juicy, but I think this is actually a pretty darn good haul as it is. I wouldn't want to push my luck too much.
Yeah, let's get out of here. I would like to use a hero point to say there's one donut left that I can put on the guy's lap.
Mm-hmm.
So when
Great
he wakes
use
up,
of a
he has a
hero
little
point.
treat.
That's really nice of you, Caid. I'm actually surprised you did that.
Dude's having a rough day.
Well, if you ask me, I think that what this program that people have been putting you through is showing that you are that you are succeeding.
Thanks. Yeah, I gotta say that I'm having fun. It's cool to have a team that, I don't know, I feel like this past day, it's, they've been saying I'm useful. They've been saying I'm a protector. I like it. I feel like I'm being appreciated,
Well, that's nice. Me, I prefer to go it alone, but I do admit pairing with you today was fun.
Yeah, we'll just do it every now and again. I get that you're a solo artist, but every now and then we can do a featured album.
I think that would be great.
This last thing is I would want to try and convince V to reach out to Forrest.
Yeah, go ahead.
Persuasion check. My worst thing. I got a 3.
Okay. She says, I'll think about it. But if you want to get Vince Forrest to reach out to me, that might happen faster. Maybe.
Yeah, I'll do that. I will put out a message that just says, I just nailed a jackpot. We need to meet.
Okay, cool. I got some stuff too.
You kind of get a sense of like, in your mind, there's like comfort and understanding and a little bit of sorrow, grieving with you. But we're just running down the street, and would I know where Father Lumen is?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's got one of the biggest houses in the city, in the Cups district.
I'm going to be running there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, you'll run there, and I mean, there's going to be, it's like a gate, and it's a very fancy schmancy house. So,
bell.
You will, and a butler, you presume, responds. May I help you, sir?
Hello. Is Father Lumen home? I need to speak with him very urgently.
I'm afraid that Father Lumen is not feeling very well, and you may have to come back later. Him and his wife have gotten very sick.
Silent Flag?
I don't know if that's necessarily any of your business.
It's a curse. by the way.
That's what they have told us. At least that's what I've heard. How do you know all of this?
Because it's complicated. I thought I'd get here in time to stop it, but obviously not. Do they have little wooden totems?
They have a lot of knickknacks and trinkets. I don't know what you're referring to.
Okay. Well, it's linked to one of them. Don't destroy it. If you find it, I'm not even sure if you can necessarily. You technically know which one it is. If they have a ton of them, it could be any of them. Don't destroy it.
I'm sorry. Who are you? Do you want me to send them a message?
Tell them that I, Forrest, their friend, I know what's going on, and I'm trying to help. I'm sorry for the disturbance, and I'm sorry I couldn't get here on time.
Hold on just one moment, and they'll end the message for right now. A few minutes, a couple minutes pass by, and then the butler will say, I think that they said that we can let you in. It's hard to tell, though. They're having a hard time communicating.
That's the thing. Okay. I'm gonna look back towards Abe.
Just absent-mindedly looking away, just staring at the floor.
I'm gonna put an arm on your shoulder. Hey, you okay?
Not really, but as okay as I can be, I guess.
Well, I mean, if you don't want to be here, I can do
No.
this some other time.
No, this is important.
I mean,
They need
not
us.
really. I mean, they figured it's already happened.
Yeah, but maybe it's better that we have those figurines as soon as we find a solution for this.
Well, I don't want you to be uncomfortable, you know.
No, I'm not really. They didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. Nobody here did anything wrong.
Your brother specifically said that he was going after people that did do things wrong, or at least in his eyes.
Yes, but
So
that's the whole point. It's only in his eyes.
Maybe. They might not be innocent.
Well, I think we've learned that not everyone has to be completely innocent to be a nice person.
They are mutually exclusive. I am far from innocent.
You are a great person.
People tell me that. And I mean, I think I'm starting to believe them. But you are too, you know that, right?
I'm not so sure about that, but we'll see. But let's go upstairs, okay? I'm
You
fine.
couldn't have
I'm
predicted
fine.
any of this. This isn't your fault. It was your brother's decision.
I know. It's just I know.
Gonna give you another hug.
Hmm.
Then kind of just look back behind at the butler. Just
Are you still coming, or are...
Yeah.
Yes,
just
we are.
Yeah, and I'll break away and
Yeah, you will enter through the gates. You can come in. The butler will guide you through this very extravagant looking home to the bedroom of the father, Edwin Lumen, and his wife, and they're in bed, and they have their servants are attending to them hand and foot, and the wife has like a wet, damp, like cloth on her head, and she looks very ill. And Father Edwin Lumen, he's just kind of in this numb looking state, like he doesn't know what to do or what to say because he can't say anything.
Okay.
And they look at you and they just have this distressed look in their eyes, and they're shaking a little bit.
Okay. I'm gonna lean down and kind of like feel forehead, see what's going on, like make sure it is what we're doing
They don't have a fever or anything. I think the damn cloth is just to try to calm them a little bit because they're distressed, obviously, because they can't say anything. They can't communicate in any way, shape, or form. So there's nothing physically wrong with them other than they can't speak.
All right. Then I'm gonna reach down and I'm gonna try to lay my hands on them and just heal.
Try.
I'm switching to moderato. So
let's see what you. Yeah, let me see what you roll. 23.
Sure. Oh wow, okay.
That's really good. Cool. So you'll try to heal them. You don't think you can break the curse, but the Father Lumen, he's trying really hard to say something, and he manages to squeeze out, help.
So I do have restorative on my healing, so it can. Oh no, that restores power points. Never mind.
Yeah.
So if he's been weakened in any sense of form,
right?
Like disease, poison, but
yeah,
I'm not sure. Yeah.
He was able to spit out a word, so you can try to talk to him as much as you can.
Okay. All right. I think I can get. It's not enough. Okay. Look, I know what's going on. It's a curse. I thought I'd be here in time to stop it, but I'm not. So, if you have anything you need to say it. And I know there's some things going on. Or at least I suspect that maybe there are some things going on with you guys that is not completely honest or forthright. And that's fine. That's not my priority right now. But you're being targeted for that.
You're
What? No, I'm not targeting you. This is somebody else. I need to find out. You have a lot of knickknacks and figurines. The curse is on one of the figurines you got. I might be able to break it if I got it. But if it's destroyed, I can't help you there. And it might be permanent if it gets destroyed. So much to say. I'm here to help, okay? I don't care what you've done. I don't care. I'm just here to help. So help me help you.
The wife tries to tap on your shoulder, and then she's just going to try to point. Her hands are like shaking, but she's going to point over at a dresser across the room.
Okay. I'm gonna take that as permission to go through your stuff then. So I take my hands off and stop channeling the healing.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what the servants are doing right now, but I'm just going to go over to the dresser they were pointing at.
They'll let you. You'll open the dresser. You're not gonna pry on anything personal in there, but eventually you will find what appears to be what appears to be a figurine of a ranger-looking elf that clearly looks like it's a Vita character.
Okay. Do I find two or just one?
You just find that one.
Okay. All right. I'll slip it into my pocket and okay, that's one. And I'll go back over and start channeling healing again. Do you guys share that character on Vita, or is that just yours or something? Because it's both of them.
And the priest is trying to tell you something, and the only thing he can communicate to you is
Sorry. Merge?
Mirage.
Mirage.
That's all he's able to say.
Mirage of the mist, right? I'm gonna turn back to Ave. The elephant, the Loxodon, right? He had the mist. It was the mist. Was it the Mirage of the Mist? Was that his character's name?
His name was Mist, I think. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Hark, Dave has eidetic memory sound-based, so he
did tell you
exactly what everyone said at some point, and I'm pretty sure he said Mist.
He did tell you that his character is a priest of Mirage named Mist. Yes, that's what he said.
Oh, okay.
That's what he said.
Right.
Yes.
I know what you're talking about. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. Right. We need to convene and talk.
Forrest.
Huh?
They can still think. Can't you communicate with thoughts? Wouldn't that be able? Maybe that does something.
I didn't try. I'm gonna try to connect with my mind, and I'm not healing them anymore.
Sure. Roll. Do you have to roll for that?
If they are resisting, yes.
They're not resisting.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I just telepathically connect with them, and what do
just pretend that there's a resistance. Maybe it's not them specifically, but maybe it's the curse that's resisting. So roll against the curse itself, which would actually be against Rook's spellcraft, I guess, or whatever the equivalent is. So
16.
You're not going to be able to get it. You can sense that they're trying to communicate with you in thoughts, but even in thoughts, they can't communicate with you.
Okay. Can I glean emotional state, or is it just a brick wall?
They're very. You can glean that they're very distraught and they're very upset, and you can sense a feeling of guilt as well. A slight feeling of guilt.
Okay. All right. That doesn't work. All right. Okay. Wonderful. I am so sorry, you guys. I can't promise you that this will be done fast or anything, but I'm going to try to help you guys as fast as I can. And it might be a few days, it might be weeks. Maybe I won't ever do it, but I'm going to try.
Whatever you can do to help the master, one of the servants says. Whatever you can.
I'll pull the figurine out of the pocket real quick, and this. Did they play Vita? Yes.
Yes.
Do you know if they share a character or if it's two different characters?
They had two different characters. I don't know what his character was.
Okay. Great. Well, I have like a gentleman elf, right? Like an elven ranger?
It's an elf, a female elven ranger.
Okay.
Yes. That was in her leg dresser. Yes.
Okay. If you can, try to find figurines that are of like adventurer characters. Don't destroy them. Keep them safe. I will take this one. You can trust me. I mean, you can trust me. I'm not making this better. I'm gonna do what I can. I am on like a QA team. We're getting to the bottom of this. Thank you for your hospitality.
Okay. And they will nod and let you be on your merry way.
While we're walking away, I'm gonna quickly tap on Frost's shoulder.
Yeah.
I remember Mirage. It's not just from his character. I think if I'm not mistaken, he believes it's a real god from this world as well. I think he's a follower of Mirage god. I think.
I
thought he was a
remember him
follower
of like somebody of self-improvement or something.
Yes, I remember him seeing. I think he said Mirage during our dinner. That might be confusing things, but this might be something, or it's just a coincidence that it's linked, but maybe Gabe would know something about Mirage.
Cool. Right. I'm gonna communicate not telepathically, the comms, the telecom, whatever the thing is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna transmit over it. Forrest here. There are more victims that we found. Also a lot of information.
Right.
Apparently, I don't remember his name, but that Loxodon elephant that married your wife, Gabe?
Yeah, Saws.
He's in on this. And he's not in on it in a good way. Also, the brother thing, he seems to be one of the ringleaders of this too. I'm not sure how deep your Loxodon friend is in it, but there's some sort of connection there. I don't know what it is. I don't know if he's good or bad, but I think it might not be good.
Well,
And then Forrest, I was gonna stole my thunder.
Wait, you all have evidence too?
Yeah. Against Mr. Stepdad Loxodon.
Oh God.
Okay. Ave, here, come here. I'm gonna, as we're leaving, I'm gonna activate Allegro, and I'm gonna grab him, flip out my wings, and I have 620 feet of movement. And where are we meeting? And we're just taking off.
I mean, that's. Get back at the house.
Will do. Isn't he there?
Yeah, but I have like 3 floors of like in a whole maze.
I'll meet you at the center of the Centaur maze.
Okay.
Okay.
Flies his wings. Fly.
So
are you just carrying me?
Before you fly over there, Gabe, let me just do one more thing with Caid and Viridian real quick. So Caid and Viridian, you're almost completely snuck out of the facility, the office building, and Viridian is gonna say, "All right, we just have to do one more stealth past these guards, and we're home free." Okay, you're gonna start stealthing. Go ahead and roll me a stealth, Caid.
I will not take 25. I want to roll.
Yeah.
I was gonna use a hero point to make you roll, so.
No. Let me see what you get.
That would be 30.
30? Okay.
Ooh.
So you start off sneaking pretty well past these guards. Then something starts to come over you. And you start to... And then you start to get really dizzy, and all of a sudden, Odin, the bombastic hero, takes over.
Huzzah!
You're just screaming, huzzah!
Hello!
Where am I?
What do you do, Odin?
Where am I?
I'm gonna say that right now in your perception, it feels like you're in Asgard right now in your castle, and it's the citizens are excited because they're about to start a festival, like a festival.
Amazing feat. Do I see emoji right there?
Yeah, you'll probably see Moji right there.
Moji. How did you get to Asgard?
Gabe, what are you doing? What the f are you doing?
Wow, you can talk in Asgard. I never knew this.
That alerts the guards. The guards.
Question: Does Gabe hear this?
Yeah, I'm getting to you. Don't worry, I'm getting to you. The guards are alerted. They're gonna say, "Who are you?"
I am Odin, the All-Father.
Right. Wait a minute. Aren't you the chronology killer?
The what?
All right. It says, are you here by yourself? And right now, like Meridian has hidden away and just like, oh, jeez.
Here with the hero emoji.
You're here with who? And I'll say at this point, this is when Gabe is leaving the office, and he sees
guys,
Caid.
Hold on, stop! I tell the guard stop. He's with me. He's with you. Okay. This is a very deep matter. Just let me handle it. He's fine. He's not dangerous right now. Something's going on. It's far above every. It's hard to explain. Please.
All right. Good luck understanding anything he's saying.
Odin. Hello. Wait a minute. You look like a smaller me. Yes, I do. That's how I made that way. You made me? Yes. Okay. Odin. I'm your godly half.
Odin, I am your All-Father.
Really? How is that possible? Well, Gungear broke, right? So I had to be somewhere, right? I see. This makes sense. Oh. Hold on. We shall feast together. No, this is not a good time. Okay. Okay, Odin. I gotta tell you something. No, what would that be? Okay. So, everyone has a spirit up in Asgard. All heroes do. That makes logical sense. Of course I knew that already. It is, of course you did. But right now, you're in Asgard, and you're kind of possessing a spirit of someone else. That's how you're able to be here physically. Normally it's just me. Why I'm not possessing you? I actually don't know that yet. But we're the All-Father. How do we not know? I'm working on it, okay? Right now, you're possessing the spirit of Chronos' spirit. Oh.
Roll persuasion.
He starts thinking, he goes, I see. Right now he's as durable as you, but right now, you're possessing him, so if something bad happens, you also hurt Chrono. We don't want that to happen. He's a comrade at arms, right? Of course, a fellow warrior. Okay.